Hello guys, this is Tanzil. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to add an image to our web page in such a way that the image does not spans according to its default dimension. So we'll try to adjust that image according to our custom division. So let me start. So before starting, let me tell you that I'm going to use this Linux distribution, and guys, you are free to use any other distribution. It doesn't necessarily the Linux, it can be Windows or Macintosh or any other distribution of your own. Okay, so let me start with this. Let me first check in which directory I am. Okay, I am in home expert. Okay, let me create a directory, a custom directory of my own here itself. Let it be Tanzil or any other name of your choice. It doesn't need to be Tanzil always. Okay, cd Tanzil. Now I'm going to create an empty CSS folder where I will keep my CSS file. Cool. An empty image folder where I will keep my actual image, the picture, and of course the most important index.html file. Okay, all set. Let me exit from here. Exit. Okay, now let me check whether the repository has been created or not. Here it is, Tanzil, and we have an empty CSS folder where I will add a CSS file later on as we proceed, and open this one. Okay, an empty image folder. I must be having an image in my downloads folder. See, here it is, the speed. It's just an image of a Formula 1 car. Let me copy this back to our repository, paste it inside image. Done. Yeah, here it is. Cool. Now let me start text editor. Now let me tell you guys, this is brackets text editor. I'm comfortable with brackets. You can use any other text editor of your choice, maybe Atom, Sublime Text, or even the simplest one, the Notepad. It's entirely up to you. Okay, let's start writing my code. The normal HTML tag and the usual title tag, and let the title be page, and the usual body tag. Okay, I have skipped this head tag on purpose because it's not required here and it will make the things complicated. Okay, it is not required here. Now let me show you. I'm going to add an image tag, src image of this car. Okay, let's get back to this file and let me check. So let's just run this file. See, we have a car on the web page. Now what's the problem with this image? The problem with this image is that it's covering the web page according to its default dimension, the default height and width. What if we want to decrease or increase the size of this image? What can we do? Okay, we'll focus on this part and get back to the code. Now let me show you the magic. Just remove this part from here, create a custom division, add a class to that division so that later on we can add some class and CSS properties to this division. Okay, let that division be image container. It's a custom name. Of course, you're free to use your own custom names. Doesn't have to be image container always. And inside this division we're going to add or put our image tag, and let's add a class name to this as well. Let it be car image so that we can control everything later on through our CSS file. Okay, I forgot to create a CSS file inside our CSS folder. Let's do it from here itself. I'm going to add a new file to the CSS folder with the name index.css. okay, now inside that CSS code, the first thing I'm going to target is the image container, CONTA container. Okay, now the width of the container, let it be maybe 9,000 pixel. It's too much, man. let it be 900 pixel. Yeah, it's good, looks good. Height, let it be 700 pixel. And the image container, no, this is the image container. Now we have to add some CSS for our actual image, the car image. Okay, max width will be 100% and max height will be 100%. Now let me ask you a question right here. We have used 100% for both max width and max height, but 100% of what? Not the entire web page. This 100% is referring to the 100% of the image container, that is the division under which it is contained. Let me show you the code. See, here's the code. So the 100% is referring to the 100% of this image container and not the entire web page. So let me get back to this file. We're going to run this file on our browser, the Chrome. I'm using the Chromium web browser. See, nothing is working right now, and of course nothing will work because we have skipped, we forgot to add the CSS file in our code. The relation will be of course the style sheet, and hyper reference will be CSS and CSS dot index. Okay, now refresh this page. See, there's not much difference in that. Now let's make it 1000 and let it be 500. Okay, and let's refresh this code. See, let's make it 400 and let's make it 700. So okay, it's 7000. Now let's make it 700. Okay, refresh this page. See, now we are able to adjust our image according to our own dimensions we have mentioned in the image container, and not the image tag. See, there is a difference between the image tag and the image container. We are providing the height and width for the image container, and according to this container, this image tag is trying to accommodate itself. It is auto resizable. Okay, it's trying to auto resize, it's trying to auto accommodate itself. Now let me show you one more thing. If I add a background color tag here, property here of CSS, let's salmon, you can see. Now let me refresh this page. See, there is some leftover space here. See, there's some leftover space here. Let's increase this to 900 and let's again refresh the page. See, there's a lot of this leftover space. Why there is this much leftover space? Because the image tried to auto resize itself, which was best according to the width of that page. It was fit for the width of this container tag. So the leftover space is displayed here. It was left empty. Okay, I'll make this 500 and make this 900. See, again there is some leftover space. It tried to accommodate as much as it could, but after that, let me make it 300. Okay, now refresh the page. See, there's so much leftover space in here. This is because the image then tries to auto resize or auto accommodate itself inside the division it was contained. That's why we have this. We will always have this much of this leftover space. We cannot do anything about that. See, it will auto adjust according to that container. This is the beauty of these two attributes, max width and max height. They try to auto resize the image. So always remember, this 100% is according to the 100% of the image container and not the entire web page. All right, so all right, this is not the part of our agenda, but still I want to show you something. If I add align equals to center over here, what do you think what will happen to the image? What do you think what will happen if I refresh this page, what will you think what will happen? You think that this image will be on the center of the page? No, let me show you. Let's refresh this page. See, this is the magic. This is the magic I wanted to show you. The image is now on the center of the division under which it was contained, and not the entire web page. That's the reason we kept this image tag inside this particular division. So you can say this particular division is now controlling the attributes and the properties of this image tag. See, everything that will be applied to this division will reflect on this image tag. See, we have used align equals to center. That's the reason this image was aligned to the center of the division, that is this division under which it was contained, and not the entire web page. See, this is all I wanted to show you today. So today we learned how to auto resize the image according to the division, and also we learned how the alignment attribute works when it is applied on a division. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I'll be back with new videos. Thank you so much.